when severe weather is on the way. Get the latest online or download our app.
The new trail at Weedon Island Preserve is a boardwalk that runs over a mile.
And Tampa Bay Times outdoor critic Terry Tomalin takes us there in this morning's Everyday Adventure.
We're out here at Weedon Island Preserve, a 7,000-acre wilderness wonderland located in the heart of Florida's most densely populated county. We're going to take a little hike on the boardwalk and then maybe do a little bit of kayaking. Weedon Island Preserve extends from above the Howard Franklin Bridge to below the Gandy and encompasses thousands of acres of mangroves, pinelands, seagrass, and maritime forest that dominate the west shoreline of Tampa Bay. Now, this is a paradise for birders. I see this is on the Great Florida Birding Trail, and people come from all over, especially during the winter months, to look for bird life.
And the question asked the most by the birders are we going to see a mangrove cuckoo? And when I first heard that question, I sort of thought they were being funny, but there is a wonderful bird called the mangrove cuckoo, and he's very elusive, and we've spotted him once in the 9 years I've been out here.
Who would have figured that crabs can climb trees, but as you walk along these boardwalks, you're going to see hundreds of little mangrove crabs. Now, these little critters are really important to the ecosystem because they climb up the trees and they eat the leaves, and then the leaves fall down and they help build up the sediment that other animals feed on. One of the highlights to any trip at Weedon Island is the 45-foot high observation tower that gives you a 360-degree panoramic view of Tampa Bay. Amateur naturalists can spend a lifetime trying to document a myriad of species. 104 different fish, 26 butterflies, 34 reptiles, and 130 birds. Great water out here, too.
Wonderful water. This is, well, you know, Tampa Bay is the largest open estuary in the southeastern United States. And here we are right off of Tampa Bay with all this intertidal zone that is the nursery grounds of the marine life. So there's a lot of education to be done on a regular interpretive tour, especially with the children who think that their fish start at Long John Silver's. And they really, if we have them for a few hours, we can connect them to the environment and they understand how important it is.
But to keep the preserve pristine, access is limited. No more than 282 people are allowed inside at a time, and no more than 1,128 people can use the park during any given day. After your hike, make sure you stop by the Environmental Education Center. There's exhibits on natural history and the Native American life that has dominated Weedon Island for more than 1,000 years. Now, I don't know about you, but I sure have learned a lot, especially at the Environmental Education Center. But believe it or not, we've only seen half of this preserve. That's why I'm going to grab a kayak and go out and do a little paddling. But you can see that next week when we have another everyday adventure at Weedon Island Preserve.
And you can find Terry's past adventures. Just head to abcactionnews.com and search Everyday Adventures.
Now on to some breaking news for you this morning. A terminal at Alaska's main airport is being evacuated because of a bomb scare at Anchorage International Airport. A male passenger made a reference to a bomb in a bag that had been checked into luggage. Travelers were evacuated